Live, my live. What is up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. Stream today. We have Tottenham versus Everton at White Hart Lane or Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, however you want to call it. Just give me a heads up, guys. Perfect. Audio's coming in. Everything's okay. Lovely, jubbly. Let's get into it. Good evening, everyone. What's happening? Just wait for some people to come in. Please like and share the stream, guys. It's going to be a fun game today. Be a fun game indeed. Ronaldo scores and Ronaldo scores. I don't think he's playing today. Chai Patis, good evening. Who do you think? What do you think is going to happen today? Who do you favor? Tottenham or Everton? Richarlison playing against his old team. Which Ronaldo is playing? We have 10 minutes of the game left. We'll just quickly read you guys the lineups, so you know what's going on. So before I do that, I'll tell you some of the other scores. We had a goalless draw as the early kickoff, Leicester versus Crystal Palace. Then we had a 4-goal thriller, Fulham versus Bournemouth. Mitrovic with a penalty. If you guys did not swap him out from your FPL team, congratulations. He scored a penalty. Andreas Pereira got an assist. I'm sure he's in everybody's team, but maybe on the bench. If you got Solanke, you all got points as well. He got a goal and an assist, so that was good. Bournemouth are looking like they were going to fight to not get relegated, it seems like to me, which is of course a good thing. Then we have a 1-0 victory by Wolves. Ruben Neves with a pen. Say what you want about Wolves. They're trying to eke it though. They're definitely trying to eke it. So we'll check the lineups now. For Spurs, we have Hugo Lloris, a three centre backs, Dyer, Romero, and Ben Davies. Then we have, so it looks like a 3-4-3. We have Matt Doherty, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Ivan Perisic, Rodrigo Bentancur. Okay, Perisic is starting. Jungmin Son, Richarlison, and Kane as the front three. For Everton, we have Jordan Pickford in goal. We have James Tarkowski, Vitaly Mikolenko, Seamus Coleman, and Connor Cody. We have three-man midfield of Amadou Onana, Alex Iwobi, and Idrissa Ganage. And the forwards are Dwight McNeil, Demarai Gray, and Neil Maupay. I think this is pretty much the same team Everton played against us, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think they made any changes. Is there any changes? No, I don't think so. Onana, Iwobi scored, obviously. Ganage started. Demarai Gray, Neil Maupay. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same team that played against us. So they're going to look forward to having a good showing, obviously, as well. Yeah, I favor Everton. Everton will be schooled by Cadiz. It will be schooled by Cadiz. That's a good one. Do like, share, and subscribe to the video, guys. It helps a lot. It's a battle of defenses. Hi LJ, what's up? What's up? Are you happy with the at the end of your performance? Newcastle versus Liverpool versus Rangers. You guys were in the chat, right? While we were watching the Real Madrid game, you all weren't happy about it. We'll bounce back very well. You should be happy, I think, of the performance. I think the boys did well in the end, didn't they? 7-1. I'm sure no one was expecting that. Certainly not at the way the game started. So it's good. It's good. Yeah, I know. Should be happy. Tomorrow will be a tough game. People are saying that just because they beat Rangers, that doesn't mean they'll have momentum. That might be true because you all beat Bournemouth 9-0 and then went on that terrible run. So it's possible. Plus, it's Man City. So let's see. Klopp has beaten Pep two more times, right? In their meetings head to head. He has a little bit of an edge. I'm so knowledgeable. I can be the next Mourinho. Hello, Sanjeev. Good evening. Good evening. Just give me a second, okay, guys. I just need to do something, okay? Just wait for a minute. Good for getting over the gloom. Spirits are good. Yeah, LG, the spirit should be good. Yeah, 7-1 against any team is a confidence booster. But I think the main thing, I think you'd agree with me, is to the follow through. Even if you'll edge out a draw, just for the sake of confidence, it would be good if you got even a point from Man City, I think. Hello. So yeah, if you think about it, even a point would be good. Hello, Aritrak. You're ready to see some good football today? Actually, the games haven't been that bad today. I mean, I don't want to watch Wolves because they're too defensive for me, but Fulham, Bournemouth, the goals were quite close to each other, all of them. So yeah, Liverpool will lose against it. Sanjeev, you know what? The momentum might be a big factor. I wouldn't write them off that easily. They might be able to sneak a draw even. You never know, Sanjeev. You never know. They could sneak something in. Just give me a second, okay, guys? I'm just going to adjust the TV and then we'll get ready to watch. Sky is blue. Sky is blue indeed. Hold on. Okay, everything seems okay here. 2-1 my prediction and Manchester's blue right now. Let's see, Sanjeev. Let's go. Hi, TCSP guys. How's everything? Now that Nathan isn't, yeah, I would like to tell that his channel is mine. Kaushal Sharma. Where are you from, bro? Kaushal, I'm from Goa. Where are you from? Hold on a second. And the players are lining up. So no, Sanjeev, I'm not. What now? You're supporting City as well, Sanjeev. About City, yeah. Not really, dude. It's just too hot here to wear anything thicker. If I'm being honest, it's very, very hot in Goa right now. Yeah, I will visit Pakistan this year. Good luck with that, dude. Hey, brother. Ansh, how am I ignoring you, Ansh? I don't. The thing is, I don't see the messages a lot, Ansh. A group gets like a lot of messages. I'm not very good with social media, honestly. Did you ask me anything? Ask me here, no, there's not a problem. Honestly, I didn't notice. I don't really. I know the Classico week is going to be full banter today, so I don't want to participate. I'm hashtag neutral, as everybody knows. Hashtag neutral. So yeah. Is there anything you wanted to ask me, Ansh? Because I think you asked me about the England lineup, right? And I believe I answered you, right? He'll go with Trippier. He's not going to go with this. I just don't see. Could have played Trent when they won the Champions League when they finished second. Still didn't play him. He'll pay. He'll take him, but I don't think he'll play him probably. Whose side in Liverpool City? Yeah, honestly, LJ, I'd go for Liverpool simply because I don't want Man City to win. But I think Man City is the favorite, aren't they, LJ? So neutral in that Inter Barca game. Exactly, dude. I was really neutral, dude. I was totally neutral. Next three match of United are so crucial. We wish we could get all points. Kaushal, we'll get it. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. For one game at a time, dude. Besides, we'll see how Tottenham also fare, right? It's pressure on Tottenham as well, not just on us. They are ahead of us on the table. Did you say where are you from, Kaushal? I'm sorry, I thought I asked. Nathan is so neutral that he even celebrates the Inter second goal. No, I celebrated goals because the goals were nice, dude. I also, if you remember clearly, I also celebrated one of the Barcelona goals. I think it was the third one. I was honestly neutral. Yeah, I just wanted to see a nice game of football. But the goals were nice in the game, though. You know who I actually like from Barcelona in the game? I liked Gavi because I think on two separate occasions he was behind the centre backs and put in a block to which it would have been an absolute open goal. Even the one which PK, I don't know what PK was doing, but he was saying leave the ball. I don't think he had any idea where everybody was. He said leave the ball, and Gavi was he was like that close to making the block. And I think if Gavi wasn't there in the game, see, I'm not even joking. I think they would have scored more goals. Yeah. He was falling behind the centre back sometime because of his pace. And we have kickoff, guys, and Everton kick it straight out of bounds. Not straight out, but they kick it out of bounds in 20 seconds. So we're going to from Jaipur, welcome. Kaushal, do like, share, and subscribe. I'm a United fan, but we'll do Premier League watch-alongs here. You feel free to join in anytime. I am a United fan. I will be live tomorrow. I will be doing a double watch-along. It's going to be a long Sunday, but it'll be a fun Sunday. You're more than welcome to join the chat. Niran bhai, he wants to me, I'll stream every Barca match if they play Europa League. Well, I'll have no choice, na, Sanjeev, because anyway I have to stream Europa League matches. Now, now that if you all go down to the Europa League, right? The question is going to be, started attack, Minkalenko and Richardson. The problem is if you all do drop down to the Europa League, we play Europa League games on the same day. So all the teams play on the same day. So I don't know how streaming is going to be possible. They are either going to do streaming of preferential matches, or I don't know, or one of the main teams are going to go early kickoff, one is going to go late, because I don't think they would stream a United and Barca match at the same time. It doesn't make sense because it'll be more views for their product only. So it might still be possible, actually, believe it or not, to stream both games. I don't think it will happen, but it's a possibility. Do I follow GSW? No, I'm very neutral, LJ, when it comes to NBA. I haven't watched in a while, but I love collecting the jerseys. I have two GSW jerseys. I have a Steph Curry jersey and I have a Kevin Durant jersey. I don't get to wear them much, otherwise I would have collected them a lot more. It's just nowhere to really wear them here in Goa. But yeah, very neutral when it comes to other sports. Football's the only sport I support this way. Otherwise, everything I just like to watch. Sorry. What do you think about United planning about Costa, the goalkeeper? Yeah, I remember we had this discussion before even Anshu asked me, I think on a United stream. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it because De Gea's playing well, his stats have improved. If Diego Costa by any chance, and I don't see why he would, but if by any chance there is some kind of internal agreement where he will happily play number two goalkeeper, play Europa League or play champion, whatever, play the cup tournaments. If he would accept that, that would be great because I think we're going to see off David De Gea's contract. I think to be fair to him, especially him, I think we will see out his contract. So that means if he still continues to play, lovely through ball in, that was a beautiful through ball. Oh, wow. Perisic couldn't sort his feet out. Are you able to whip the cross? And that was a beautiful through ball. I don't know who did that, but that was lovely. Um, yeah, so if he's willing to be number two for maybe a season, because I don't think we'll sell him. I don't think we'll sell De Gea if we make Champions League. Ansh. I don't think so. I would find it very heartbreaking if we manage to do that because new system. All the prior coaches of De Gea have told him to play a certain way. He's an old school goalkeeper. So yeah, hopefully, if Diego Costa is willing to be number two for maybe a season, then absolutely I take him because I've seen his distribution when we watch the Portugal games and stuff. It's really really good. We love that. Nice, good old modern goalkeeper. I don't know about his shot stopping ability, but distribution wise, of course, why not? Joining our streams from the streets of Kolkata, of course, why not, Arnav? It's must be nice. It must be nice right now outside. Tottenham are the greatest team in the world as I've seen, and Spurs go marching on. Luka Doncic, oh, Steph Curry. Maybe now, dude, but Steph Curry already has the rings. Steph Curry already has the rings. Doncic has to catch up with him. Oh, it was a free header with a lovely deflection by Tarkovsky. Perfectly read. It was behind Kane. Do like, share, and subscribe to the stream to the channel, guys. Do share the stream. If you have any Spurs fans or Everton fans, let them join in. Kaushal, if you're still watching, I assume you're a United fan because you mentioned Manchester United. If so, do give us your thoughts about Diego Costa as well because Ansh is also a United supporter. We have a lot of United fans or people who support United because of Cristiano also in the chat. So do let us know what do you think about Diego Costa. Spurs are just circulating the ball. It's hit the 5.5 minute mark. Everton are being very gritty right now. They're sticking on to the Spurs key players, especially Idrissa Gueye just took down Son. Kind of stepped on his feet a little bit. Yeah. Hi, Antonio. I'm listening. Do tell me, Kaushal, what do you think about Diego Costa? In, out? Do you want to sell De Gea? Do let me know. Spurs took a quick free kick. Perisic whips the ball in. Free header to Richarlison, but he skies it. Oh, that was good. Quick thinking. Quick thinking. Lingard is not starting. I told you he's done, Sanjeev. I was telling Jayant he's done. He is done. Solskjaer should have just sold him to West Ham, man. Because Nottingham Forest, he's not going to get a lot of chances. Nottingham Forest is going to do a lot of defending. They lost again. I mean, they started so well. I can't believe it. It's sad. They actually have some really good players like Avoni and Brennan Johnson. I mean, they have good players. They bought some good players. They bought Renan Lodi. They bought Serge Aurier. I mean, they got some good players there. It's just not working out for them. If you can't score against Wolves, it's a problem. Apples, I'm watching from Kenya, bro. Apples, A plus sounds. Is that it? Is that how you said A plus? Welcome. Thank you for joining from Kenya. Lovely. That's awesome. Please like, share, and subscribe to the stream, A plus, and tell us which team you support. I'm a United fan from India. Do let us know. I've seen Club Bruges play, no LJ, but is it true they're undefeated or something? I mean, oh wow, not a pen. Interesting. Looked like that was going to be a pen. Sun's looking very lively today. Sun and Richarlison are looking very lively today, and wow, they're taking a lot of fouls. They're fouling Son and Richarlison a lot. Another foul for Tottenham. Costa's release clause is too much. Would it be better if we get... Oh, I love Bobby Sanchez, Kaushal. I love him. That's my other option. But I'm sure we are going to have to pay a bomb for him as well. Sanchez or Diego Costa, be very happy with them. They have to be willing to play a number two though, dude. I don't see If De Gea's form has to fall off a cliff, like an absolute cliff, for them to just replace him outright, and I don't really see that happening. You're a United fan, welcome, welcome. So am I, A plus. So am I. If you're free tomorrow, do join us for the watch along. It's going to be fun. I'm doing the United game and I'm doing the City Liverpool game. I'm going to split the stream. It won't be a joint stream, but there will be 2 streams tomorrow for sure. Yeah, it's going to be a long game. Plus, the Classico is in there in between. I might be on my friend's channel as well. So yeah, do like, share, and subscribe to the stream. A plus. On my channel trailer, there's an Instagram account and a Twitter account. If you're active on Twitter or Instagram, do give that a like. You'll get the links to the video there as well. If you do enjoy the stream and want to subscribe to it, the channel, you will get the link and the notifications on Twitter as well. I do send it out on Twitter and Instagram. So yeah. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait either, man. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. There's 3 games sandwiched in between each other. A little overlap between 2 games, but it's gonna be fun. United, Newcastle are no joke. I know they don't have Maximum and Isak, but I mean, Callum Wilson on his day, he can give us problems. We have faced him before when he played for Bournemouth as well, but he can be a trouble on his day. And there's Trippier with the set piece threats. I mean, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game, no doubt. Yeah, so do share the stream, guys. Do share the stream, A plus, and hopefully you'll join us tomorrow. Love it. I have another subscriber, Ignatius. He's from South Africa. Fantastic. He's also a United fan. I've met him on Twitter. You can also follow me on Twitter. That's the best way to get the links. Sometimes YouTube doesn't send you the links. You can ask all the people watching now. They'll tell you that the notifications don't reach your inbox. You don't get a message or notification. So yeah, Kaushal. But back to what you were saying, I would take him, or I think I take him or Bobby Sanchez. Either way, it's going to be a good buy. I think I prefer Sanchez simply because he's already played in the league, but and he may overall be slightly cheaper than Diego Costa. But I know a lot of people want Diego Costa, so I am quite indifferent. I'm neutral to either. But I hope we see out De Gea's contract. That's what I just hope we do. Oh, Everton on the counter? No, it was a foul. Ooh, that was unlucky. I think Dyer got hit in the face, I guess. I don't know. Manchester United, we always played really well. Oh, we got a little bit of a forearm in the face. Sanjeev, we always play very well against them. But, new signings, new buys. We've not played against some of their players. Neil Maupay with a yellow for dissent, probably because just complaining a lot. Neil Maupay got a yellow. He's a bit of a hothead. He's going to have to be very careful now in his defensive duties. Only 12 minutes have gone. Yeah, so I don't know if it'll be easy or not, Sanjeev, but I'm just looking forward to having a game like we had against Everton that first half where we had a lot of control. Harry Kane follows through, passes it to Richarlison, who crosses it to Perisic, who heads it to Pickford from way outside the box. Little wasteful, but Tottenham are definitely getting into the game right now. So yeah, I think a goal's incoming because Everton are just making too many fouls right now. They also want to play out from the back, which I think is very dangerous. And they just lost the ball. Just when I said that, they lost the ball. Very, very dangerous. Trying to be too cute with it. Oof. Romero with the foul out, great. Casemiro Scott will be. You know what, Ajay? It's so funny you said that. I know everyone in the chat's gonna go. I know everyone in the chat's gonna go Casemiro. But the funny thing is, Scott did score that winner. So I don't know if it's enough to get back into the team because I think he should be benched now and Casemiro should be given his chance. Would Varane be? Yeah, he's already training LJ. I don't know if he's going to be selected in the final squad, but he's already training on grass. He was supposed to play. He was supposed to play, I think, this Nicosia game. Not supposed to play. No, he was supposed to play the Everton game, but he started training on grass on his own. I think the Friday. So today is what? Today is Friday, like a week ago. Don't be surprised if he plays tomorrow, because then he didn't. He was obviously not played for the Nicosia game because it didn't make sense. Evening, Nathan Everton fan. Hi, Richo. What's up? What's happening? Are you excited for the game right now? Tottenham are giving you a bit of the runaround. Son and Richarlison are creating a problem. A lot of fouls actually. I'm surprised there's only been one yellow so far, but Neil Maupay is going to have to be very careful, Richo. I don't know how you feel about that, but he's very temperamental when he wants to be, especially when he's frustrated. He did that against us when he played for Brighton even, where we got that ridiculous goal in the pandemic. It was like 97 minutes and there was a penalty, and he can be very temperamental that way. Where are you watching from, Richo? I'm gonna take a guess and say England. Not confident, yeah, man. To be fair, I wouldn't be confident either, but you know, this is football. Anything can happen. They just need to keep hold of the ball a little and try not to be too reckless with the attacks. Ooh, speaking of which, lovely slide tackle. Ooh, that was a very nice advanced run by Onana and a good block by Romero, who kicked it back onto Onana and went to a goal kick. That was we just were talking about. They just need to hold the ball. They need to hold the ball a little bit, and they need to play a little bit of a higher line because the wingers are just cutting through. I'm too frustrated today. First time I'm not watching football match, but watching a stream. Why? What's happening, Sanjeev? You're not at home today to watch the game. Liverpool 5 minutes from Goodison Park. Wow. Richo, if you don't mind, and do like and share the stream if you know anyone else who will be willing to join us on the watch along. I'm just curious about your thoughts. Growing up as an Indian, watching English Premier League, the one thing I loved about the like English football was we always had these matches where we would go and play, like a Colchester or something. And then we would see all these old school football grounds, kind of a little bit like Craven Cottage. And to me, that's what gave me the feel of English football, when we go to these League One, League Two sides and see how, if if you're not a powerhouse, a financial powerhouse, how an English football club looks like more realistically, obviously a lower level tier, but that's probably how all our stadiums look like at one point of time. So I was just wondering, what do you think about the fact that Goodison Park is going to get? I mean, you're going to get a new stadium. What at the end of 2024? How do you feel about that as an Everton fan? Because I didn't feel so good. You know, especially like if I'm not mistaken, Goodison Park has that little moniker, the People's Club. It has that very English football stadium feel. So how do you feel about the fact that it's not going to be Goodison Park in a couple of years? I mean, I guess the name's going to be the same, but you know what I mean. It's not going to be the same stadium, you know. Watching an article, yeah, Mason Greenwood. I have no idea, dude. Just before I went on the stream, I saw it. Then a big fight with the girl. Oh, come on, dude. Never fight with your girlfriend on the weekend, man. We got football. Got football to watch, Sanjeev. Why ruin your weekend? Uh, I think he has. I think Greenwood has. I don't know what you call it. He has. When you have bail, you have requirements to maintain. So the fact that you are left on bail, bail is given to you based on a certain call it certain agreements, and I think he broke one of those agreements, uh, which allowed him to have bail. Oh, unlucky. So I think he broke one of those criteria which allowed him to get bail. So I think that's why he's in trouble. I think one of it was not to like contact the alleged victim, and I think that's what he did. I'm not really sure. I haven't read it yet because I was getting ready to just go live, so I have no idea. But if anyone knows what it is, please do feel free to type it down in the chat. I'm pretty sure he has done that though. Hey Suman, hey Raktim. I'm pretty sure he has done that though. He has violated one of the terms of his bail, and I think that was it. G-Park will be LFC's skill player. Come on, LJ. Don't be like that, dude. It's a legendary ground in English football. It's not about rivalry, dude. I was sad when God, I hate Arsenal, and I was sad when Highbury got became a building, basically became an apartment building complex. I was even sad when Upton Park got demolished. Grand old ladies, Goodison Park. Pele played in the World Cup 96. I was 8 years old. Damn, dude, you were there and you saw him. Shit. Oh, Richo, you saw Everton play that. So how do you feel? How do you feel about it though? Everton is only one of two clubs to never play the get relegated. LJ, we can't make that relegation joke, unfortunately. We can't make that relegation joke to Everton and Arsenal. I know what you're saying, but anyway, even before that, the plans were already made to build a new stadium, I believe. Yeah, I know it's looking nice, but I don't know, man. Goodison Park. I don't like football changing this much, man. Not the stadiums. Don't change the stadiums, at least. You know what I mean? Come on. They have a unique look. Because you end up looking like Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It doesn't look like oh, that is another one. Old White Hart Lane. What a beautiful stadium, yeah. This to say, don't get me wrong. The stadium looks fantastic, but it doesn't have that feel. The crowd so far away from the pitch and stuff. It looks like an NFL ground, if I'm being honest with you, which would be no surprise since the owners. But yeah, that's true, Richo. I assume you're going to be there for the very last home game. Oh my God, I can't imagine how emotional it's going to be. They're probably going to show it on TV because they showed West Ham's last game, they showed Tottenham's last game on TV here in India. So I saw the farewell to Upton Park, saw the farewell to this, I saw the farewell to Highbury a little bit at least. I don't remember it as well, but I do remember seeing that. That's gonna suck, seriously. Are they calling the new stadium Goodison Park as well, Richo? Oh, Demarai Gray on the attack. Oh, skies it. Oh, and almost took out Lloris as well. Oh, he should have at least got it on target. Is that chance going to be the difference maker now? It's a lovely ball. Was that Tarkovsky? It was a lovely ball. Tamara Gray just stayed in front of Pentanko completely. Pentanko doesn't have the speed to keep up with him. Yeah, I ruined my weekend this week, but I will enjoy tomorrow. Hello, sleep, eat, enjoy football, and eat again, eat and sleep. Yeah, it's true. So close, All they need is one chance, you know. If you put Tottenham under pressure, they might crumble a little bit. Now, for my FPL sake, don't really want Tottenham to lose. I have two of them, but for the sake of the game being a little more fun, obviously. Do let us know, Richo, is the new stadium going to be also called Goodison Park, or are they going to have some silly, know, name that they give all the new stadiums, or is it just going to be called Everton Stadium now, like Tottenham? Yeah, I've seen the location because of the drone, Richo. I've seen I haven't seen the stadium exactly, but I've seen it, the stadium, the outline of the stadium. It looks good, but I don't know. You'll probably feel it a lot more than I do. For me, I just feel nostalgic because that's one of the reasons I like the FA Cup. We get to go to these grounds where it looks like football is kind of stuck in time with how the stadium is, and that I always thought was the one, like, a really cool thing about English football. That but more and more stadiums are being changed, broken down. All the top stadiums are looking way more modern now. Just takes some getting used to, I guess. No, I think for a couple of seasons after Upton Park or the Boleyn ground was demolished, I kept saying Upton Park, calling that silly Olympic Stadium the Upton Park. Name is not finalized yet. 25 minutes in, still nil nil. Come on, guys, make it exciting. Mopes still got to be careful though. Doesn't want to get a red. Oh wow, Charlison is fishing for fouls here near a Dock Lovely area. I think if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I just watched a video of New Everton. Seems really beautiful. That's awesome, yeah. Just won't have that old feeling, like the historical part, that historic feeling, I guess. But of course, sometimes your stadium needs an upgrade. Sometimes even for structure reasons, you need to upgrade the stadium. It's cheaper to build a new one sometimes. Near a Dock Lovely area. Fulham's near the river. If I'm not mistaken, St. James Park is near a river. That's what I'm saying, right, LJ? There's like a certain feel you get to some of these stadiums. The fact that they change, is a little heartbreaking. But like I said, it's bound to happen. That's one of the reasons I love Craven Cottage. When you see those giant pillars down the middle of the stands, and the stands are like fully open. It's like an old school feeling. Bramley Moor Dock. Am I right? I have no idea, Sanjay. But yes, Richo and LJ said it's near a dock. So I'm going to assume you're right. Hit a like on the video, guys, and do share it, and do subscribe to the channel. I will be doing watch-alongs tomorrow as well. Richo, Everton are getting back into the game. Any thoughts? Do you have any predictions? Before any goals have been scored, do you have any predictions as to how the match will go? Do put it in the comments down below. In fact, everybody, do put your predictions in the comments down below, actually. Let's see what all of you guys think. Who's going to win? Is it going to be a draw? Right now, it looks like it's going to be a draw. We're already 28 minutes into the game. Everton holding on to the ball now a little more. That's what you like to see. Oh, silly fouls. Romero is making silly fouls. Carnegie has been fouled. Silly, unnecessary fouls. Was running nowhere. He's getting a little bit of a warning too. I mean, Romero has a red card in him, doesn't he? I think the FA Cup should be between the Championship and lower legs because Premier League tend to field weakened teams. Yeah, I agree, Racho, to an extent, but some of the Premier League teams, do feel, it's just the old school prestige of the FA Cup. It's the oldest cup in the world, isn't it? I think, if I'm not mistaken. Plus, not every team puts a weekend out team. The Premier League teams go a little bit full strength because they don't have Europe. So, the odd 2 games a week is much more doable for them. Ooh, that was a lovely shot with a block by Son. Son with the block. Seamus Coleman from outside the box. Can't believe Seamus Coleman is still playing. The longevity of his career. I remember him when he was in his prime with Leighton Baines. Ooh, Leighton Baines with the left. Should have had more England caps, in my opinion. Leighton Baines was what a player. What a player. I want Everton to win, but I think Spurs will win 2-1. Did you watch Rings of Power? No, I did not. JK. Is that the new Lord of the Rings spin-off? I haven't seen any Lord of the Rings movies, GK, actually. So I'd have to watch the movies first, I guess. Yeah, Richo, I don't know about if I think it should be lower leagues. What does the Premier League play then? They don't have the Carabao Cup, they don't have FA Cup, they don't have Europe. What do they do? If we come away with a point, I will be happy. Yeah, I think a point would be good. A point would be a good best case scenario, I think, for you. It would just be a real worst case scenario for Tottenham because they just allow the teams around them to catch up. Even though they don't lose, it will just be not good for them. Be quite tight up at the top, around the top 6 positions by the end of the week. If Liverpool pull off a win, Liverpool move up the table. Uh, yeah, if United win, United might pass Liverpool. I mean, United might pass Tottenham. Plus, Liverpool, United and Chelsea have a game in hand. Oh, that was a lovely ball off. Kane, Kane going it alone. Oh, clearance. Ooh, that was a nice ball fed to Perisic. Perisic is basically in the middle of the box right now. This LOTRC is good to watch, GK. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings movies have been are really good, LJ, because that's what I've been told. They were made so long ago, but they are very good. Somebody told me the Lord of the Rings show, the show that GK is talking about, is not as good as the movies, but I have no idea. I have not watched any of it, so I wouldn't know. But the Lord of the Rings was, I believe, a very good series of movies. Son with a cross. Ooh, just skimmed over Richarlison's round head. Ah. Sanjeev, I'm pretty sure they've been planning this move for at least a couple of years, if not. I think they've been planning this move pre-pandemic. Actually, I could be wrong. I could have my years mixed up, but I believe since then, I think they're just moving to a bigger space for more capacity, right, Sanjeev? Hello, Nitesh. What's up? What's up? You're excited for the game tomorrow? Very excited for the game tomorrow. I favor City to win, but ooh, that was Son almost made it to that back pass. Ooh, Pickford came off at a good time. He came off the line at a very good time for the team. Otherwise, that would have been a horrendous back pass with no power whatsoever. The ball, Lampard's building a good side. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Richo, I don't know about you because you all will have you as an Everton fan will have a proper Perisic with a cross to the far post, heads it to Pickford. Oh, they're crossing the ball a lot now. I don't know how you feel about this, Richo, but I honestly don't think he'll have enough time to build a good side. Because if Everton continue, the string of no wins, well, I don't need to tell you this, right? It's probably not going to. It's probably not going to last very long. I mean, he got really close. Y'all were game, literally one game away from relegation. So yeah, I don't think they're going to let it go that close. Bro, in my opinion, it'll be a draw max. I know my team on Anfield. I mean, well, Klopp has two wins more than Pep in the head-to-head, but Pep has two goals more, which I know means nothing. But man, he has two goals more without Haaland in his team after all those matches. Even though he's lost two of those games, two more games. Sorry. I don't know, man. I think City will pull through. I want Liverpool to win simply so the league is closer. If I'm being honest, but I favor City to win. The question is how decisive will the win be? Because Liverpool will have some momentum. That Salah hat trick, yes, it's Rangers. Still did it in 5 minutes. Liverpool did start off very rough at the Champions League game. If I'm not mistaken, Harfield set them trailing like in the first, what, 7 minutes or 20 minutes, something like 17 minutes or 7 minutes. They were trailing in the first 15 minutes of the game. So, they started rough in Champions League. They can't afford to do that against City, though. It'll be just a wave after wave of attacks. Yeah, I don't know, man. Goodison's 125 years old. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Richo. I completely understand why y'all are building a new stadium. It just sucks. As a nostalgic English football fan, it just sucks. And I know it sucks for you too, but yeah, I mean, if you can fit in more of your fans, which means more people can come get to see the team they love play, then that is the trade-off, isn't it? This is football. God, Goodison's 125 years old. Wow. Richo, any idea what Goodison Park's going to become? Is it going to become a colony, apartment complex? Is it going to be like a building colony of some sorts, or is it going to be like, I don't know? Is there some plan for it, or are they just selling it off? Charleston was a Pickford fan. They are booing Richarlison. I don't have the volume on LJ, but I'm sure he's definitely getting some boos. Gray's down. Oh, here we go. South Americans are getting crazy with the fouls. Romero and Bentancur on this end. On the other end, it's Tarkovsky. We're going to see more cards in this game for sure. Did you see any weaknesses when United plays City? There was this time. I know this is going to sound really ridiculous, but maybe Nitesh can back me up here for a second. If you can take off your City glasses, obviously, because I found something very weird. Oh, Pentanko did get a yellow card, by the way, guys. I didn't see a weakness, but I saw something they did, and I mean that's about it, really. As long as they don't do that, no, I didn't see any. They do find it difficult to feed Haaland sometimes, because there were games where Haaland should have scored way more against those particular opposition, but only ended up with one goal. But apart from that, no. The one thing I saw during the City Derby game was so Pep took it easy at 3-0 because they thought we would be deflated. And then we came on. So then between the time where we scored that first goal, I found his team very lax. They were just playing around. But to Manchester United's credit, at the time, of course, they came out second half guns blazing. They, whatever was told to them worked in a way, because they came out, I think within 5-6 minutes we scored one goal, and then Man City again picked up the tempo. So as long as Man City doesn't drop the tempo and make sure they kill the game off. I, oh, that was a bad foul. A bad foul. Oh, that wasn't a foul. Wow. Interesting. Saw that wrong. Never mind. Um, yeah, as long as they don't get complacent, I just don't see how Liverpool can beat them, quite honestly. Not to mention all the injuries Liverpool have. They either have people who are injured or like severely out of form. Plus, they have like an aged midfield. You're up against it, from kickoff. But man, all you need to score is score one goal and not let them score one. I mean, Aston Villa held them to a 1-1 draw. If y'all can hold them to not score goals, everyone has a chance, right? If you don't score a goal, and I mean, if they don't score a goal and you have to score, you just score one. Aston Villa managed to do it. It was difficult for them. I'm not saying it was easy, but Aston Villa managed to do it. Why not Liverpool? The thing is, their defenders are injured as well, which is the problem. And I mean, Joe Gomez is not much of an improvement to Trent Alexander-Arnold, because Joe Gomez himself hasn't watched in who knows how long. Who knows how long? He's not played a game as well. I mean, he is starting now because of injuries, but he's going to need a lot more games to get match fit. Yeah. He's also not looking defensively as sharp as he used to. He's possibly lost a little pace as well. Yeah, I don't know if those are weaknesses, LJ, but that's what I saw. I saw City turn the brakes off, and then they did score one goal, pulled it back. Then Man City had to maintain a tempo again. After that, they scored two more goals, three more goals, and we scored two. As long as they don't get complacent, I think it's going to be a tight game, but I do favor City, unfortunately. Pickford with a punch, quite dangerous punch, cleared by the Everton player. Lovely long ball trying to look for Son. Son with a header into the box, but cleared off the lines. Ooh. Ooh, you know what? That looked like he got hit in the head. I know that Everton defender was not happy, but he definitely got hit in the head. And the referee saw it. Gomez had a far worse injury than an ACL. Yeah, man. Joe Gomez has been very injured. In fairness to him, it's going to take a lot more than a couple of games for him to get fit. And it's just bad timing, right? Because you got to play City. So we'll see if that momentum's going to carry on from the Ibrox Stadium win against Rangers into this game. I mean, it's possible, man. All you need to do is not let City score, really. It is difficult, but it's also possible. Other teams have held City to one goal. Could get a point for sure. I don't see why that's not possible. Y'all will have to be here more. Y'all will have to be defensively strong. Oh my god, a mistake by Tottenham. Oh my god. Onana skies it. Oh, after doing all that hard work. Oh my god, Bantanka with a backwards header. Three players run into each other. Romero doesn't make the call. Højbjerg leaves it. Onana runs right through with the ball, unencumbered. And he skies it. Oh my god. Just hit it on target, man. It's okay if he saves it. If you try to be that fancy, you end up with nothing. Damn. Damn, that's annoying. Come on, guys. Come on. Ooh, must be frustrating for an Everton fan. Richo, you're like getting close. You're like getting close, Richo. City will dominate the Prem for many seasons. They're so far ahead. Oh, that was a bad foul. What is happening? This game is turning into a bit of a crazy thing now. Oh wow, this game's getting really crazy. Dwight McNeil got a yellow card. Somebody's gonna get sent off in this game. Oh, Dwight McNeil was nowhere near the ball and slices Doherty. Um, I don't know about many seasons to come, Richo, because I don't know about you, but you will definitely remember this time. There was a time where City had the same owners, made similar, not similar, but somewhat extravagant buys. Excuse me, guys. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, but made the same extravagant buys, but they weren't as successful as they are with Pep. I think when Pep leaves, City will be different. They will have the foundation. They will have the foundation, but oh, oh wow, corner clearance by Onana. That ball looked like it was going to be a problem. Oh, Onana, clutch defending off the shoulder. You'll have to see it. Yeah, so that's what I think, Richo. I think City without Pep will be a different City. They might still be successful, but not to the level they are now because just a new coach, new style, everything. The owners have invested into the youth academy and new stadium and new facilities and all, but Pep still Pep, and if he doesn't resign, it'll be interesting to see this team without Pep Guardiola. Yeah, that's what I think. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys think that City is the same without will be the same without Guardiola? Because they were without Guardiola and they were nowhere near as successful. But you know, they might have set the foundations to be a very successful team in the future. There's that possibility as well. Cannot cannot deny that. Oh, Richarlison. Oh my God, Spurs are getting so close every time. You can really feel a goal coming on. Mikalenko slips. Richarlison doesn't expect it. Oh, a little difficult. Little difficult. Last few seconds of the first half. Charlson wins the ball. But, ooh, spun Dwight McNeil, but it doesn't matter because it's half time. What are you saying, guys? What are you saying? I thought Tottenham had the lion's share of the chances as well as the position. Some of those chances were really good. Yeah, I thought Everton had some good chances, not as many as Spurs, but some maybe slightly better in a way because Demarai had that little one-on-one. Onana had that one-on-one. So yeah, what do you guys think? I think Spurs are a little lucky, no doubt, no doubt about that. A little lucky for sure. Still nil-nil. Still nil-nil at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. What do you guys think about the match? I thought Son, Perisic, Richarlison were giving the most problems for Tottenham. On the other end, I think Onana, Idrissa Gueye, think Onana was the most problematic, not giving space to the players when he doesn't have the ball, as well as making darting runs. Demarai Gray had a chance as well. Still nil-nil. Let's hope the match doesn't end that way, guys. I don't want the match to end that way. Richo, what do you think Everton need to do to get something out of this game? Any suggestions? Any ideas? Yeah. What do you think? Spurs were fast. Damn. Spurs were bombing at them the first 10-15 minutes for sure. Definitely a problem. Spurs were very fast, especially in the first 15 minutes. I think LJ. I think Sun was creating too many problems. I feel like Sun and Richarlison were drawing so many fouls. There's so many times where Perisic went from left wing to in the center of the box, and I was like, whoa, wow. And on the flip side, I thought Everton had the best one-on-one opportunities to score a goal, but the sad part is none of them were on target. At least if they were on target, it's a different story altogether. You know what I mean? Richo, any suggestions, any substitutions, anything? Where is Jayant and Suraj? Any no idea, Ansh. But TCSP did join the stream for a couple of minutes earlier. They came to say hello at the beginning of my stream. I'm not really sure. What is this? What is what, Jayant? GK. What is what? You'll have to explain what is this. Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm getting these silly ads. Getting these silly ads on. Hold on, let me see if I can do something about this, guys. I have no control over this silliness. Are those wine glass? No, no, no. It's just a couple of. Yeah, I mean, it's not a collection, LJ. It's just a couple of wine glasses. That's it, really. No collection as such. No, it's just where we keep our glassware. If we have any guests, sometimes we entertain them here in this room. So yeah, hold on a minute. You know what, guys? I think I did it. Yeah, I got rid of it, guys. Apologies. So, Richo, if you're still in the chat, do tell us any substitutions. Are you happy with how the game's gone so far? Do let me know. Do let me know for sure. Just showing some of the highlights, guys. Showing some of the highlights. I mean, that was a really good chance. Yeah. That's really annoying that he didn't even hit it on target. Very frustrating. So ESPN FC just put out a little community post on YouTube, guys. Van Dijk out of form, Matip and TAA out injured, Konate a fitness doubt. Guess who's coming to Anfield tomorrow? And therein lies the problem, guys. Therein lies the problem. Even if Liverpool were to have a chance, it's neither LJ, neither, because I don't drink. This is just to like entertain people. Serious. If we have cold drinks, anything, it's not about being a drinker. That's it. What is Have you watched House of Dragons? No, I have not. GK. I've also not watched Game of Thrones. I know I'm a strange person, but a lot of people have watched it. No one I know has actually watched this prequel either, actually, GK. So I don't really know. Is it good? Are you recommending it to the chat? To let us know. Gotta love ESPN. They have to add fuel to the fire unnecessarily. They just have to. Everybody's out. Haaland's coming to Anfield tomorrow. I was like, okay. All right, buddy. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. A little unnecessary if you ask me, but they have to get their clicks as well, don't they? They have to get their clicks as well. HOD is crazy good, really. Interesting, LJ. I'll have to watch the old thing first before I watch the new thing, but I appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. So, guys, any predictions? LJ, GK, Yola in the chat. Any predictions? Ansh, anybody? What do you think is going to be the final score of the game? The boys will be coming out to play, I think, in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I will read you some of the stats of this game. I forgot to do that. I'll just do that now. So, what do we got? What do we got? Here we go. Stats. 60% possession for Tottenham, 60-40 to Tottenham. 1 shot on target to no shots on target. 10 shots to 4 shots total. No shots on target by Everton after having those 2 good chances. 277 passes, 192 passes for Everton. 356 touches, 279 touches for Everton. 5 tackles, 8 tackles by Everton. 1 clearance, 17 clearances. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, 17 clearances by Everton. Wow. That doesn't sound... Just doesn't sound right to me, but alright. And 4 corners to 1 corner to Everton. 4 corners to Spurs. In the head-to-head, Spurs have played 60. Is that right? Have they only played 60 times? Okay. Wait, how is that possible? Never mind. So, hold on, guys. They're promoting some big fights on Star Sports. And as you guys know, I like to watch fights. So we have Fabricio Andrade versus John Lineker. 22nd October, 7:30 a.m. My God, there are 2 fight cards on 27th October, 2nd October. 1 in the morning, 1 in the night. That's fantastic. The head-to-head, guys, is 28 wins to 9 wins for Spurs' favor. In Spurs' favor, 23 draws, 18 wins, 18 home wins, and only 4 away wins for Everton. Oof. Ooh. Previous 3 results were 5-0 Spurs, 0-0, and 2-2. It's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good. Is Cody playing? Yes, he is. LJ 1-1 if Everton are lucky. Oof, that's harsh. If Everton are lucky, 1-1. Ouchie. It's a little harsh, don't you think? Could be true, but a little harsh. Where's the fight at USA or Abu Dhabi? LJ. The UFC fights in Abu Dhabi. It's at 10:30 on Saturday. I will not be doing any watch-alongs of football on Saturday unless they're early. I have a big stream for that UFC fight at 10:30 in the night on Saturday. So whatever games are on Saturday, will not be doing them unless there's enough of a time gap in between. Uh, the fights at Abu Dhabi, LJ, but One FC, which is a Singapore-based fighting championship, they also have a card, but that's at 7:30 in the morning, same day. The UFC cards at 10:30 in the night. Aralias, the president of UEFA himself, has involved in meeting with UEFA investigation team regarding sponsorship deals of Fly Emirates and Standard Chartered. What is this in relation to, Aralias? And welcome to the stream. And do like, share, and subscribe. What an electrifying game. This is what EPL is. Chai Battis, why so negative? Yeah. Why so negative? You know, they have had 17. Everton have had to do 17 clearances, dude. 17 clearances. Charles Makachev is LJ. Tasty is putting it kindly. It's Charles Makachev. It's it's Sterling Dillashaw and it's O'Malley Yan. That's the top 3. That's the top 3. They're putting Sean Brady and Belal Muhammad on the prelim card, which we won't watch in India. What else can you say? Both ground games are excellent. One's Sambo, one's Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Peter Yan is a good dude. O'Malley's number 13 or 11 or something like that. He's taking on the number 1 guy. If he beats him, he's getting the title shot next. That's crazy. Oh, thank you, Aralias. The sponsorship deal of Liverpool and Real Madrid have not been submitted clear input of cash, as the money input have been far more than clauses agreement, and incoming cash is not eligible to be passed according to La Liga rules. Ooh. 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 Oh wow. Oh wow. Damn. That could be a problem. Could definitely be a problem. And we have kickoff to the second half, guys. Wow. Of Liverpool and Real Madrid. Oh boy, yeah, these clauses. Who can keep track of anymore? Like, genuinely, who can keep track of them? It's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good. As per Liverpool, oh wait, I don't watch any other fight cards apart. Yeah, neither do I, LJ. Neither do I. I'm looking towards doing UFC watch-alongs, and but the problem is there's not enough people to watch it, so I don't want to just do it live. But I watch them every day. Tomorrow's fight card, I'll watch. Tomorrow's fight card, I'll watch the repeat. I'm not going to stay up till 4:30 because I have two watch-alongs to do tomorrow. So I'm not gonna stay up for that at all. But I will watch the repeat at 2 o'clock. I think it is tomorrow. I think it's a good fight, no? Araujo versus Alexa Grasso. I think if Alexa Grasso wins, she gets a title shot against Shevchenko. So yeah. So, LJ, stay tuned because Sadiq Bhai will be joining me for a pre-game, a pre-match build-up of it. So if you like talking about MMA, that's what we're gonna do. Contract extension with SC. Thanks, Aurelius. As per Liverpool, the Standard Chartered have been issued to be involved in Middle West countries warfare. Company does not pass eligibility sponsorship any EPL club, but that was okay. Whatever UEFA does, they can't ban the creator of this competition. They are just the mind games to stop ESL. I don't want that league, man. I don't care. I don't want that league. Seriously. The European Cup means so much to us, man. I don't really care about this. It's gonna be so annoying if it's going to be so supremely annoying if we have to do this ESL thing. Like unquestionably annoying. And I don't want any part of that, sir. I don't know about you, but I don't want any part of that. None whatsoever. To me, the juice is not worth the squeeze at all. LJ, we are doing a little build up. Yeah, it'll be like a preview. We'll be making picks, talking about the fights in general. Just, just usual stuff. I was thinking of calling someone else, man, but I don't know, yeah. The other day, as you know, my internet fluffed, and it's really difficult to, like, this other content creator. I don't know if he's going to be willing to do it or not with me. But thought I think I'll ask him anyway and see if he wants to do it. Otherwise, I will do a stream probably in between the middle of the week, somewhere. Injury, a possible injury is happening. Lucas Moura is warming up. 50th minute mark has happened. Lucas Moura, I don't know when's the last time he's come to play. He's become slightly out of favor now that they have Kulishevsky as well. New CL is far worse than the new ESL is far worse than the new UCL. Yeah, I know, dude. I don't want the ESL at all. Apparently, they want to like take the game to Delhi, and I don't want to see them play Delhi. I don't want to see. This is the thing, right? Where they're going to get the fans go, wow, they're going to come to Delhi, they're going to come to Hong Kong. We got to do this, man. We never get football here. This is the charm, right? This is why they play NFL in England, like a couple of games a year. I don't want that crap, dude. I don't want any of that nonsense. ESL is needed to save the fan-owned clubs, otherwise football is already taken over by. Yeah, but come on, dude. I don't want the ESL, man. Hi, Bhavesh. How are you? Just no, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Hold on. We need to confirm you can be heard. Okay. Guys, can you hear Suraj? Give me a yes. Problem is not with that competition, but what reports suggest that Real Madrid case, despite of having the lead sponsorship of Abu Dhabi to City Group, the Fly Emirates sponsored was so Real Madrid are in trouble as well.
क्या हो गया?
No, Aurelius is sending us something in the chat about there's some financial issues. Reports suggest that the new stadium of Real Madrid has to do with more airline sponsorship more than Real Madrid money generation. Oh my God, is Real Madrid in trouble? Can we troll Giant now finally? Yeah,
I
have they become the new oil money team now?
if Real Madrid is in trouble, then football is in trouble. Because I don't think there is, like, Real Madrid defines success in football. There is no better club than Real Madrid in this sport. Period. I don't think there is even a
Yeah, but
debate.
dude, if they are caught with their pants down for financial
Oh my
issues,
God,
son,
Harry,
अरे यार,
fuck off. Huh? क्या? If they are caught their pants down, hi,
if they caught
how?
if they're caught with their pants down, Real Madrid with their little we are kings of Europe thing is going to go for a toss, isn't it?
नहीं, मतलब वही वाली बात है ना. If Real Madrid is in trouble, then football is in trouble. If the biggest club to ever grace this fucking sport is in trouble, then for sure, because what
But
I mean
why?
is,
But it's
because
also how your
why?
club is run,
Let
na?
me, you know,
But wait,
let
hold on. Have you read what Aurelius has said? Just go back on the chat and just read what he said first.
yeah. So
He said,
what I mean to say is, like, what I'm implying is, if a club that has won the fucking Champions League and the league, okay, for the last, I don't know, for the last decade, there has been only one trophyless season. And if that club is struggling, my whole point is, if that club is struggling, then there is something fucking wrong with the sport itself.
but dude, don't you think the Spanish teams don't manage their money well anyway? Like,
I
I
I
feel like they don't manage their money well at all. Like I don't know.
मैं तभी तो, इसीलिए तो इनका जो अभी ये नया प्रेसिडेंट है, तेबास, यू नो तेबास,
Yeah.
राइट? Every fan who is sitting in India who wants to just see, come on, fake 200 million fake player लेके आ. That, like, people who give no two fucks about की sustainability की माँ चुदाने गई. मेरे को चाहिए अभी अभी दे मेरे को अच्छा प्लेयर. मतलब sorry for the harsh language. मतलब what I mean to say is, like, people who don't get how the whole running a club works. If Tebas wasn't there, there would have been many clubs which have already been in, like, which would have filed for bankruptcy, namely Real Betis, namely Sevilla, and many other lower division club, because इनका टीवी राइट्स उतना अच्छा नहीं है. ठीक है, यू कैन सी कि इसके कितने सारे टीवी राइट्स के भी इशू इसने कितने सॉल्व किए हैं. फ्रेंच लीग इज अ वेरी गुड एग्जांपल, कि आपको पता करना हो कि कैसे फकअप किया जाता है, तो वो आप जान सकते हैं. व्हाई फ्रेंच लीग इज टोटली फंडेड बाय पीएसजी. वो वैसे चल रहा है कि एक क्लब लीग को फंड करता है और उसी लीग में खेलता है, तो आप समझ सकते हो कि लीग कितनी फेयर है.
But Aurelius is saying that does not change the fact that greatness requires money. Yeah, yes and no, Aurelius, because there are plenty of teams. Dude, like 20 years ago, this kind of money wasn't nowhere near the being used to win leagues and championships and achieve greatness. It's gotten so far out of hand. So, in one way, I agree with you, but in one way, it's also proven that you don't require this kinds of money to do this. You really don't. Listen, I'm not saying it's easy to do it with no money. I'm just saying that you don't, it's not necessarily the case to achieve greatness. I don't know.
अरे मतलब रियल मैड्रिड लिटरली भाई, उन्होंने, रियल मैड्रिड इज द बेस्ट एग्जांपल टू नो कि भाई, समटाइम्स इट्स बेटर टू स्पेंड लेस. समटाइम्स इट्स बेटर टू स्पेंड
Yeah,
लेस टू
absolutely.
टू क्रिएट बेटर, बेसिकली.
Yeah.
बिकॉज आप देख लो गैलेक्टिको, उन्होंने उससे बेटर वो क्या बना सकते हैं भाई ऑन पेपर. कम ऑन, अरे सोन,
What a cross.
व्हाट अ क्रॉस, व्हाट अ क्रॉस.
Bavish, Tottenham are playing very well today. Son and Richarlison have given Everton a lot of problems. Everton had the better one-on-one open chances in the first half. Sadly, none of their chances were even on target. There are four shots, none of them
एक
on target. There are two one-on-ones basically. Those didn't even go on target. Very unlucky. Spurs have been bombarding them with crosses, far post crosses to be more specific. Oh,
this constitutes deal of Liverpool and Real Madrid have not submitted clear input of cash as
Yeah,
the
see, this
money
is some
input have
shady
been.
shit, dude. They do this all the time. Like, seriously. I don't agree with Suraj
According,
because it's like saying there won't be any great players other than Messi and Ronaldo, but past fans say the same. I don't know, Aurelius.
नहीं मैंने
I
कब का, I
I
never
don't think
implied.
it's I honestly don't think it's money related to buy greatness. Yeah. Because 20 years ago, even Real Madrid were not spending anywhere. Even if you put inflation into the accounts, no, they were not spending anywhere the money everyone is spending now. Even take you can take Real Madrid as that example, and you can add inflation to it. I don't think the money the people are spending now, and I'm not even talking about Real Madrid. I'm talking about like Nottingham Forest, like money, like no team is spending
Oh,
this.
come on, Doherty, fuck off. Oh, it's a penalty. Ref, it's a penalty.
You
Ref, it's a
serious? Oh
penalty.
my God, Pickford, you
Yes.
bloody clown, yaar. And they want you to take you to England for the World
Perfect.
Cup, yeah. Please.
Perfect. 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 Oh, and what if he saves the penalty now? अबे मेरा तो पॉइंट यही है, मतलब हाँ, अगर अगर भाई किसी के स्पॉन्सरशिप के साथ दिक्कत है तब तो वही वाली बात है ना, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल जस्ट एक बेसिक सा एग्जांपल लेते, कोई नॉट अ पेनल्टी, इट्स नॉट अ पेनल्टी, इट्स अ डाइव,
No?
इट्स अ
A
डाइव,
dive?
या इट्स अ डाइव, you'll see the replay and you'll get to know he
Wait,
fucking jumped,
did his head, did his
he
leg touch his
fucking
head?
jumped abe,
Did
but
his,
he is already
oh no,
going
dude, his leg
down.
touched his head. I don't know. Who knows now?
I
Are they going to give that or not? Knowing
भाई अगर
these people?
ये पेनल्टी है तो पिछले मैच में मतलब जो लेस्टर वर्सेस वो हुआ था, लेस्टर वर्सेस किसका मैच था,
Oh, today? Crystal
yeah,
Palace.
Crystal Palace, Leicester dominated that match, and James Madison got a yellow card and is out for the next matches just
Oh,
because of a very
you
similar
read this
incident.
in the group now? Qatar's World Cup chief, whatever that is, another
Uh-huh.
person who knows nothing about football, I'm sure,
Uh-huh.
has announced there will be special zones at the tournament for drunken football fans who sober up. Arey, you asshole. You all aren't supposed to drink in those countries. You all have zones for them means you'll have already given up your what you all stand for. The fact that you all have zones, for people to sober up
अबे
means you all
भाई
have given up.
लिटरली, मतलब कितनी क्या क्लोथिंग पे रिस्ट्रिक्शन है, और मतलब मेरे को
Can't come if
फीफा,
you're not married. Can't come with your even if you're engaged, you can't come with that person. Oh, bro, get out,
नो,
yeah.
नॉट कम, यू कांट लिव विद दैट पर्सन
Bro, who's
लाइक
going to
दैट.
spend Qatari dinners on separate rooms for the person you're dating, dude?
Oh my god, nearly Pickford saved it, and yes guys,
Yes.
5 players 28 points, 5 players 28 points, Suraj Kumar nailing
But
it.
Madison and Zaha, dude, back to back weeks, they have done nothing for me, unfortunately.
एंड
And they
मेडिसन इज
played each
आउट
other.
फॉर द नेक्स्ट वीक.
I know, I have to
उन
check.
लोगों के बहुत, गंदे लौड़े लग गए हैं, जिन्होंने बेसिकली साका को निकाल के मेडिसन अपनी टीम में डाला था फॉर प्लानिंग आउट द गेम वीक 12 वीक, राइट,
Dude,
एंड
I'm going to get jammed for game week 12. Yeah. I still have Haaland, Cancelo. Now I have to get rid of Madison. I could play Andreas Pereira again. He got another assist today, but
ही
you're
वाज इन माय
taking a
टीम.
chance here when you have 8 million on the bench. Plus, how long is he going to be out for?
क्या कह
You
रहे
can't
हैं?
just put him on the bench, dude. Arey, you know
अरे
what I just realized? You have to sell him because if he's out even for more than 1 week, his price will drop. Shit.
मेडिसिन्स,
You have to
राइट,
sell him. Yeah, you have to
you have to
bloody
sell
sell
it,
him.
you have
Man,
to.
I have to take a -8 hit now for next
Hey,
week.
अबे भाई, for the next week, if you are even going for a -10, you are still positive. You are still positive. I'll
Yeah,
explain that
because they'll have
in
five
a,
five players, right? Between
right,
us to match it.
bhai,
Thank God I
if you
did triple
see,
up there.
the majority of the, like 80% of the team in the world owns Jesus, right? So at least one player from the 80% of the world are not, are we will not have one player playing. So you get it. Like if everybody is trying to remove players, then you are always on positive. That is why next game week is one of my bullishest game week, because I don't own even a single Arsenal or a City player in my team, and I have been scoring fucking 80 plus points for the last 4 game weeks.
This what happened now? Yesterday I was on a roll, yeah. Why 2 players, 23 points. Tony and Tony and Raya. I was like, yes, good start. Then Madison and Zaha both flop.
Why
Then I
Rayak?
had
If
Pereira's
you
on the
saw,
bench, no
did you
ma
see that
points.
match? Did you see that match?
No, I didn't see it. But I wasn't home. I saw a little bit of the second half.
Arey,
Just
I watched the highlight. I was also asleep, but when I watched the highlight, bhai sahab Raya yaar, Raya is good भाई, क्या सेव मारे उस बंदे ने भाई साहब. And sorry, alias bro, मैं ना before commenting on this thing I would really like to read about it. That is why I basically dodged your comment. मैं literally I would say that
Aurelius,
that
apart from that famous Galacticos spree of spending, no, I think even if you add inflation to that, the kind of money we spend on players now, it's just, and also for the quality. Also,
and
after that Galactico side, like with Beckham and all, after that they didn't buy the players in that kind of numbers like they used to.
एंड लाइक लेट मी आस्क यू नेथन, अगर अभी कोई जॉर्डन मतलब ये गॉर्डन को खरीदने या डिमारिया ग्रे को खरीदने एवर्टन से आता है,
No, the
व्हाट.
Gordon, they put a 55 million, right? Was the
हाँ तो
asking?
यस राइट, एग्जैक्टली.
Mad.
सो to buy a Gordon or a fucking Dimaria Gray, you will have to spend about 45 to 55 million pounds to get them. What is the price of Vinicius Junior? 55 55 euros. 55 euros. नहीं,
130?
I meant कि कितने प्राइस पे उसे खरीदा था.
Oh.
What I meant is at what price Real Madrid really
How much?
bought
They spent
Vinicius
55 for him?
for him. Yes, 55 for him. See the kind of risk that they took with him and how it has paid them well. Same with Rodrigo. Same with Kamavinga. Like you see Valverde.
But Chouameni is not worth it, bro. I don't care what anyone tells me. I don't think he's worth it.
Chouameni, I think he's
worth it.
totally. If you see the
I
transfer
think
of
Kamavinga for the price is worth it. For sure.
but you see, they sold Casemiro. If you see as a package, like what happened with Casemiro and which shoes he's filling in and how well he's filling into that shoes. Like the world wanted him. एक तो सबसे पहले यही टैक्स बढ़ जाता है ना. Every big club in the fucking world. You ask Manchester United, you ask Manchester City even. They would love Casemiro. Calvin Phillips, what's the price of Calvin Phillips?
Calvin Phillips has not played only.
Exactly.
50 million? 50 million they bought him for?
I think 60 million euros it was. 60 million euros it is. Or maybe even more than that. So if you see how smart, मतलब Real Madrid को मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि भाई हाँ ideal club है, but their new philosophy of working I think is much more feasible and economically viable. अगर ये चीज मुझे कोई तब बोल रहा होता ना जब गैलेक्टिको की टाइम था, मतलब मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि जो इनका प्रॉफिट अर्निंग है ना फ्रॉम विनिंग सर्टेन कॉम्पिटिशन इटसेल्फ, like winning a Europa League is equivalent to playing quarter final in the Champions League. Like you get 80 million in Europa for winning the league, and it's 85 million if you are in the quarter final, if you add the television right values and all. Yeah, exactly. So if it's the quarter final, the semi final and final. Come on.
What a cut, yeah.
Arey bhai, cross it.
Bhai, this
cut, yeah. But this Onana guy, man. This Onana guy, he is so good.
Mohamed Sadiq, bhai, come on, yeah. He's not worth more than that, bro. Come on.
Chouameni is more than worth given the position he plays. And मतलब मैं सादिक भैया वही कह रहा हूँ, और शायद मतलब कोई ये भी कहे कि चलो नहीं वर्थ इट है, तो अगर आप कंबाइंड में भी देखोगे ना कि कैज़ेमीरो कितने में बेचा और फिर चुआमेनी का क्या प्राइस था, तो वो लिटरली आपको मतलब मैं उस पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन पे अगर आप उस पोजीशन पे रियल मैड्रिड का कॉस्ट है 40 मिलियन, तो दैट इज नथिंग इन द करंट डे एंड एज. मतलब भाई तू वही देखना, इफ अ गॉर्डन इज वर्थ फकिंग 65 मिलियन, दैट आई थिंक we are in a broken world, and Real Madrid are fucking kneeling it with the kind of signings they are making.
Aurelius is saying there were times where, yeah, dude, you're right. I remember AC Milan also spending a lot of money back in the day. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. That those were like anomaly clubs. Now everyone has to spend money that is not worth that player, dude. Like every club.
And literally thank God to this inflated market, clubs like Swansea City are able to survive, because if you
here comes my heartbreak. Oh, come on, yeah. Not now.
Garner.
Oh, yeah. Why did I choose to watch Everton games? I don't know.
Do you know how much we sold Sigurdsson for?
7, right? No, 50. No,
55 million pounds.
You bought him for 7, right?
7 million pounds. For So, no, it was 4 million with an exchange. 4 million with an exchange.
Who's coming for Ghana? Ghana is coming in for Coleman? Did I see that correctly?
हाँ maybe नहीं Garner came in for I think Mope. No, Calvert Lewin came in for Mope. पता नहीं, they are maybe IOB. They, I don't know what like Lampard, man. I was bantering this guy and fuck, he has changed this team. भाई
But
एक
bro,
बंदा
they
जो
are,
इतना
I don't know, man. They're not playing.
भाई
I still
I
think they're
think,
going to be bottom half of the table. Yeah.
but still they are भाई they are getting results. Everybody was predicting they'll be getting relegated. Their best player Richarlison got sold. They didn't replace him. The best player that they bought was Mope. Sorry, Onana. Onana was their best player. No creative. Like there is no attacking player that I'll say, हाँ भाई ये player Europe ले जा सकता है इन्हें. I think West Ham is a better team than them, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody would agree. But still, मतलब भाई इस मैच में भी
Look
if they had
who they bought. Yeah, that's Kamaka's coming off the bench and bloody scoring. Yeah, not even a fixed starting level. Antonio's finally going to have to call it a day, dude. It looks like he's going to keep scoring,
would
Skamaka.
would someday explain you the tactical
Oh,
noise
here
of
we go.
Madrid, how Chouameni
Tactical
elevates
nose.
it, that not many understand. It's the real display.
Catenaccio.
Catenaccio नहीं पता. Unlike the senseless defense that people associate with it. अच्छा ओके सही है सादिक भैया बता देंगे तब तो बात ही खत्म है. अबे मैं तो भाई I तो completely get
No,
like
when I say he's not worth it, no, Sadik, but I mean like I don't know, yeah. Maybe it's the way Kamavinga plays, but for me, I think Kamavinga is worth his weight in gold. To say he's worth the prices would be a lie. I don't think that would be an accurate way of explaining how I feel about the buy. There's something about the way Kamavinga plays that I think for 50 million, you should have
you
paid
mean
100 million
Chouameni.
for. Let me put it this way.
You mean
No,
Chouameni
no.
or Kamavinga?
I
Kamavinga
like
is 50
Kamavinga.
million.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think right that Kamavinga is worth 100 million and he's
Oh,
worth 50. Because
nahin.
and maybe that's because I like the style of Kamavinga playing. It could
I
be a
think you
completely
never.
personal thing.
I
But
think you what I can like deduce from what you just said is you have never watched like Monaco play. You have never watched Monaco play
no,
last
it's
year.
not about that. I that's what I'm saying. I think it's the way I like Kamavinga plays. That's what
अबे
I'm
वो तो
saying.
that's your deduction, right?
That's
आज
what
के
I'm
डेट
saying,
में
na. I'm
आज
saying
की
for me, I would have paid 100 for him personally because I like how
your
he plays. Yeah.
but I don't like if you ask me like if you can get a CDM like Chouameni, for example, like Rodri, if you are going to uh, go out there and try to buy Rodri, you will have to spend in positive of 100 million plus to get that guy out of Manchester City. And because he is in a very good place where his
He's
place is also like he's the starting player, and if you want to attract him out of that kind of a team,
yeah.
you'll have to pay a heavy sum. Same with Chouameni, the world wanted him. You have to compete with likes of PSG. PSG were out there, bro. If there is PSG, the prices have already escalated. And I think if you go by the length of the contract and everything, I think Chouameni is worth 20 million each year. Like if it's the 20 million per year, right?
No, I really, when I sit and think about, no, I'm reading Sadiq Bhai's comments here, and I agree with what he's saying. I honestly think it is a
come on, come
oh,
on,
oh dude,
come
what he's
on, come
saving
on.
with his foot there? What's happened to Pickford? My
नहीं यार
God,
इस मैच में his decision making like when
dude,
I
you
was
see how
watching
he's
the first half.
dude. You have to see that shot. I'll remind you. Yeah, you continue. I'll tell you when they show the replay.
नहीं in first half his positioning was excellent. Like I've seen him get out of his line trying to attempt to get the ball
Yeah.
twice and thrice. Like I remember Harry Kane went past
Terrible back pass. There was one terrible back pass. That Son was going to get this close to getting it.
हाँ अरे नहीं मैं आपको जैसे जैसे ना एक मुझे याद है फर्स्ट हाफ में ये हुआ था कि हैरी केन वाज इन बिटवीन टू डिफेंडर एंड इट वाज लाइक कि यस दे आर इन कंट्रोल ही डिड अ वो लैकोता क्या कहते हैं उसे लैकोता समथिंग द
Yeah.
मूव from a
La Croqueta.
exactly he did that, went past two defenders, and Pickford read that and just bombarded onto his feet and basically won the ball. If he
No,
wouldn't have done that, it was
Aurelius,
simple.
I understand what you're saying, Aurelius. Walter Samuel, my God, that's a name I haven't read in a while. Argentine defender.
हाँ नहीं नहीं
Royston,
Aralis
Ricky Royston Rente from Man City, right? Oh, Feyenoord. Oh no, he went to Man City after that, I guess. I know Ricky
कौन?
Royston Rente. No,
अच्छा.
Aurelius is basically putting some failed transfers that happened.
हाँ 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 हाँ. नहीं
Yeah.
नहीं नहीं, अरे
Hi
अरे
Anupam. Hi Danish. Bro, we United
that's
fans don't have any right to comment on price of play. Bro, I'm the first one to tell you that we have overpaid Danish. You don't have to worry about that. I'll happily tell you we have overpaid on players. There is no.
अरे
It's. I am just saying that I think as a general whole, like it's not about a particular team. I feel like we are overpaying everybody. Like let me put it in a better way. Nottingham Forest are overplaying for players. That's a better way. Forget our team, forget Real Madrid, forget every other guilty team of this. Nottingham Forest are playing overpaying for players. That's what I'm trying to say.
हाँ, नॉटिंघम फॉरेस्ट. अरे भाई देखो, नहीं इन्होंने जैसे एक लिस्ट बताई है, ठीक है, दीज आर प्लेयर फ्रॉम
That's a good point,
2004.
Aurelius. I agree with that as well. A
प्राइस इन
little bit
टुडेस
is
मैच.
determined on urgency for sure. Little bit
हाँ.
for sure, 100%. No doubt about that.
And it's also about, like, it's basic economics, right? The demand and supply thing. Like if there is a demand for a certain player in the market, like exceeding, like even surpassing players who are in attacking position sometimes. Like for example, आज की डेट में एक लेफ्ट विंगर की इतनी डिमांड नहीं है जितनी एक राइट विंगर की डिमांड है, राइट? The reason you had to pay 100 million for a player you basically walked out at 80 million for, because there wasn't any good right winger that could have replaced him. Like for
Also
example,
because of Ajax's fault, na? He asked Ajax for leave before the season ended. Then that whole thing happened.
नहीं
Then he
नहीं,
had to do this. And
but but
became
but
all a big mess. Like
yeah, but when Ajax, like when Manchester United came in and Ajax quoted 80 million price tag for him, and basically Manchester United walked out of the deal when the Gakpo thing happened, right? They basically switched to another target, and then Eric Ten Hag was like, buddy, irrespective of the price, get this man, because he is the cog of my how I want to play. Like if not De Jong, then I want a player that knows how to play with me, right? And that is why when they went again, the price increased again. But when, like, you get me, you are like, you didn't wanted an apple for 80 rupees, and then you are buying the very same apple for 100 rupees just because of the necessity, just because of the scarcity of the basically scarcity of the apples in the market. That's that, like, basically a apple which in usual circumstances wouldn't have been much more than 60 rupees,
yeah,
you're buying it for 100 rupees just
yeah.
because let's say there is a festive season, and like everybody wants apple. So obviously there will be an inflation, and that is how what happened with, I think, Anthony and with Chouameni. I think Anthony, there is, you name me one another right winger who's excellent, like who is performing at a decent level, and like he's available in the market. There wasn't many. Like Anthony was like, price him out.
We could have only one I can think of. We could have got in on the Kvaratskhelia before his move to Napoli.
हाँ
That's
भाई,
it.
अबे, but
I can't
that's a
think of anything else. Or we could have try and stolen Kulusevski. I
but I
can't think
think
of anyone else.
I think Kvaratskhelia is also left winger.
Oh, Jesus. Then Kulusevski, I like Kulusevski. Maybe we could have stolen him off Tottenham. Tottenham have a lot of bad luck when it comes to players choosing one team over them. So
अबे भाई,
maybe Kulusevski.
like Kulusevski wasn't even Tottenham's first choice, right? And Kvaratskhelia is a very, like, it's a risk. It's a very, very, very risky move to buy Kvaratskhelia, because he was just like, like I have heard about Modric because I've seen his clips on Instagram. 3 or 4 years ago, there was this clip that got viral of him, that like he's like the next Neymar. He used to basically upload videos on Instagram wearing Neymar jersey, doing tricks. The guy who plays for Shakhtar, Modric.
Yeah. We saw the game, no? The blonde fellow
Yeah,
with
the
the
blonde fellow.
Erling Haaland haircut.
Yeah,
The slick
exactly
back
that.
kind of.
Exactly that guy. So like I knew that player because he's that, like, your social media gain kind of a thing. Same with Kvaratskhelia was like killing it in a league which wasn't that competitive. So any club, like, I don't think any club which is at the level of, like, let's say top 6 and all, they wouldn't want him as their priority option, because if you get him and if he doesn't work out, there is going to be scrutiny, because everybody will be like, what did you think, like you are buying a baller from a league which doesn't even compete with championship, right? And you are buying a player from there and you are thinking like, hey, he'll just kill it here. So it's a very risky move. You had to, there aren't many like right wingers, I think, in the current, like for example, if like I love to scout players, especially like I love to scout play I used to love scout players for Swansea City. Now I do that for Leicester City, like which is the right back that they should go for. Like for example, I think Baku is one player that Leicester City should sign, and Krapin Diata. That is why I
Baku,
start
the Wolfsburg right back.
Wolfsburg right back. Yes.
And who you
That
said?
and Krepin Diata. Krepin Diata is the guy I love.
Diata,
Like
the French league.
Senegalese. Yeah, Monaco. He's a Monaco player. He is the reason I started watching
Badiashile
Monaco.
is a partner.
Badiashile. No. He's a right winger.
Oh,
Krepin
right winger.
Diata,
Sorry.
he's a right winger. He used to play for Club Brugge. And ऐसे होता है ना कि जैसे आप आपके टीवी पे कोई चैंपियंस लीग का मैच आ रहा है, आपने ट्यून इन कर लिया, ठीक है, and you, because you started watching it and you are like, man, this man knows how to play. This man knows how to play football, because he was scoring goals from a right wing position, and that's rare, right? Like I used to see Diarra, or there was this Diabate. There was a player in Leicester who was an
क्या बात
extreme
है?
bowler. Florine Diabate, ऐसा कुछ, ऐसा मतलब बहुत अच्छा player लगता था वो, लेकिन you could see them play and you knew there is no end result with them.
That
But
isn't that the guy who this fellow bought
just a
before
second,
he got sacked?
I need to answer a call. Just
Ranieri?
this.
Yeah, no problem. I'll answer the chat in the meantime. So swap. Some players who can play both in midfield and have creative touch. Dude, you all need a creative midfielder so desperately. Swap. I agree with you. Yeah, this Bentancur Højbjerg pivot thing it's getting boring, dude. I'm not going to lie. I favor Tottenham to win, but I mean to win by penalty when I don't know. Tough. But his value. Oh, wait, hold on. If Quaz didn't perform in Tottenham, he would have been bashed by people. I can't say anything regarding the future prospect, and I mean it. Dele Alli during his best years at Spurs was a whole nother level. I mean, dude, it's almost like Dele Alli should have stayed at Milton Keynes for a few more years, dude. You know, seriously. So his fall is shocking to me. But his valuation will increase. Same for Kim Min Jae. Oh, that's a good shout. Kim Min Jae, player of the month last season. Laksha, you asked me a question about
Kim Min Jae,
Alaba. I
you mean,
wouldn't spend money on him on FIFA, by the way.
like if
Don't do that
do
card.
do you mean that like Kim Min Jae from Napoli? You
Napoli.
mean?
No,
Yeah.
that's what Swap was saying. So Swap was talking about players we need. He's a Spurs fan, right?
Uh,
So he's saying he needs two midfielders or someone who can both play in the midfield and have a creative touch. We're over
Bhai,
dependent on Kane for creativity.
but
Completely agree.
Spurs transfer window, like after वो Paratici, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, भाई उसने club change कर दिया भाई. उस बंदे ने club change कर दिया है, where they basically they had signed good players in the
Dude,
past, like
Tomiyasu would have played so well in this team. Yeah.
yeah,
How
that is
sad.
a howler. That is a howler
How
for sure.
sad,
But
man. Watching
but
this Doherty and that Donkey Royale play, no? Oh my god.
bro, I still rate
Dude,
Doherty.
Royale has to be the worst fullback in the league, yeah. He has to be the worst. The
But
mistakes he makes, no, like everyone makes fun of Van Bissaka, like mistakes like that Van Bissaka even won't make, dude. Like that kind level mistakes he makes sometimes.
अबे
Shocking, yeah. Like that London derby thing, it gave me a headache when I watched that red card. Yeah. Like, what is
नहीं
this guy doing?
I get you. Like one player, भाई मेरे को पहले से लग रहा था कि भाई चलो Brazil doesn't have fullbacks. Brazil doesn't have fullbacks, and that is great because there is a flaw, right? There
Flaw.
is a flaw staring you at the face that hey, this is the place where you can hit. But when I saw Monaco play, when I started watching Monaco, there is this one guy I was really impressed with. I was like, man, this guy can, because he was starting one match as a right winger, one match as a right wing back, one match as a right back. He's that versatile. Like he can play anywhere on the right flank. Because he's quick and could put in crosses, take a shot, everything. And I was like, भाई ये तो बहुत अच्छा player है. देखूं कि क्या क्या नाम है, कैसे खेलता है. I searched Wenderson, and 21-year-old fullback plays for Brazil. मतलब okay. काम खत्म. Like if Emerson Royal had an end result, like if he could cross the ball, if he could basically like
Swap is
take
saying
a
he
shot.
doesn't have a problem with Emerson. Yeah. God bless
Mm,
you, sir.
I
I
get
I would
you.
have cried every time I'd seen him start. I would cry.
नहीं नहीं भाई, मैं सच बोलूं, the Emerson Royal is very raw, because if you look at his age,
That's a
he's
very nice. That's not exact. That's not any of the words I would use, dude.
नहीं
I
नहीं नहीं
wouldn't
but
use any of those words to
अबे,
describe him.
he is very frustrating. I would any day say
Hold on.
he's very
I'll
frustrating.
just go one quickly. 1 minute. Just dude. Danish has a question for the Classico. Just answer it. He's
Okay.
saying Rodrigo should not start as right wing for Valverde. I'll just be back. He should be used as a sub. Also, he's synonymous for the word super sub. Okay. Just what do you think? And also, Danish is asking, is Newcastle the future PSG?
इस न्यूकासल भाई जैसा वो कर रहे हैं, आई डोंट थिंक सो. द थिंग इज लाइक न्यूकासल पे बहुत तगड़ा फैन बेस है, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट फैन बेसेस इन इंग्लैंड. एक तो पहली बात ये चीज है, इट 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 डजंट मैटर इफ दे हैव द मनी और नॉट, दे आर वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट क्लब्स इन इंग्लैंड. ठीक है, एक वो चीज है. ठीक है, और ऊपर से जिस तरीके से वो पैसा खर्च रहे, दैट इज नॉट समथिंग विच विल बी लाइक कि अरे यार ये तो अनफेयर है, ये तो अनफेयर है. मतलब they have they have used it, yes, but they haven't like exploited the money. Newcastle haven't exploited the money. They aren't in the market like कि ये देख मेरे पास कितना बड़ा वाला है, इतना बड़ा लेके मैं घूम रहा हूँ, अब तू इस पे आके बैठ. वो चीज नहीं है उनके साथ. They are like chilled about it. They have a tactics. They have Dan Ashworth. They basically they are signing players that will suit Eddie Howe more than their anything else. Like they don't want to be that PR team like, hey Real Madrid, we are here. They are not doing that.
Oh.
They just want to be like, hey Everton, let us first exceed you, and then gradually step by step. I think in लाइक आप ऐसे नहीं देखोगे अगले साल वो लोग चैंपियंस लीग खेल रहे होंगे, शायद खेल भी जाए, उनकी टीम बहुत
Yeah.
अच्छा ओवर परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, बट दैट वुड बी बिकॉज ऑफ द क्वालिटी ऑफ द मैनेजर. That would be
Yeah.
totally based on the quality of the manager, not on the quality that they have bought. Like because जैसा उनके पास पैसा है ना, the amount that they have spent on Isak, they could have spent on many players. Like they could have easily gotten a player like
At
Lukaku.
least two players.
Like
At least two good players.
yeah, I mean like no, not necessarily good two players. They wanted
Or just
Eki Peki.
more players to fill in the depth of the squad, not
But
necessarily the starting 11.
yeah, but Isak is their depth. Isak is a depth player. They signed him because of his age, and the if you'll see the stat, right, if you see the stats of the x, like let me quote you the stat that what is the xg of a player and the xg conversion of a player. If you go by the graph, like for example the goal scored and the xg of a player, Ferran Torres comes at the 6th position as the number of xg that he quotes. Okay, right? And then on the top is Kylian Mbappe, second is Erling Haaland, third I think was, these are all under 23 players, right? मैं एक साल पहले का नंबर कोट कर रहा हूँ, और इसमें लिस्ट में फोर्थ was Isak, and his stats were not only good for xg created, his stats were good for goals scored. And I was like, bhai sahab, matlab if this is a hidden talent. When Arsenal were linked with him, I was like, shit, nahi hona chahiye, ye nahi hona chahiye, kyunki you get it, right? Because when you see the man play, you see कि हाँ भाई इसको पता है स्ट्राइकर कैसे खेलना है, because he is also from the Dortmund chain of like quality. If any player, if there has been any young player from Dortmund, you know कि भाई उसमें कुछ तो था raw. जैसे for example Renier also has something raw in him. अब वो convert होता है या नहीं वो अलग बात है. But Nathan, I would just drop and join you soon.
Yeah, cool. I'll answer the question in the meantime. Yeah. Swap. I have no problem. Yeah, but yeah, dude, I don't get what they see in him in training as well. No, I read the whole thing, dude. I was just Højbjerg. Oh, Højbjerg with a curler. Stationary curler by Højbjerg. Come on, get in, swap, do a dance. What a goal by Højbjerg. Yeah, let's go. Stationary curler, dude. You love to see it. Love to see it. Hi, Gaurav. Yeah, Gaurav, I agree with you. Yeah, that Nation League was just a waste. They just overworked all our players. No Walker, no James. Just everybody's just losing players left, right, and center. Everybody's overworked. Everybody's just in bad conditions. What a look at that dude. Bentancur tries to fakes him. Oh, around Iwobi, dude. You love this. Did Iwobi's foot push it further away into the corner? I don't know. Looked like it touched Iwobi's foot slightly. Oh, it did. A little deflection. Oh, he almost skinned Iwobi as well. Look at that. Lovely. Okay. It was going the same trajectory. I mean, it was going the same angle, but it went higher up. Made it more difficult. Lovely goal by Højbjerg. This game is clearly. Yeah, Gaurav, I don't know. Yeah, Nations League, I'm not interested in. And you can't blame him only. Gaurav, you can't blame the Nations League only. Southgate could have taken other players to play those games, dude. He could have. You have to put it on him as well. He keeps playing the same players. He doesn't want to buy new players. I mean, use new players. He brings players that don't have caps just to like join them on the trip because they need to fill out a squad number. Not good enough, dude. You need a creative attacking right back, dude. You have Jet Spence swap. He's not playing him. Yeah, he's so stubborn. He's not playing Jet Spence. Just play Jet Spence. Give him some chances, man. We were so interested in him, back up to Dallo or even starter, yeah, depending on how well he played. Will you be happy if we get Lautaro Martinez and Hakimi as striker and bro, Tanish, will I be happy? Are you making a joke right now? Hakimi and Martinez, of course, who wouldn't be happy with that? I mean, I think Dallo can improve a lot more, but as far as number 9 is concerned, we need more. And I would definitely take Lautaro Martinez. No questions. 20 goals, 20 shots attempted, 0 attempted in the second half by Everton. Yeah, still total 4 from the first half. Complete shutout. No goals, no shots on target. I'll be very happy, Danish. Very happy. Nathan, Jane ko. Itna penalties. Dude, I don't understand, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's something about him, yeah. He's very dangerous. He's also very lucky. He's just supremely aware of being in the box in those tight spaces, Nitesh. I really think so. You made a really good point. I never really thought about it like that. He's just so very aware in that tight space. Not even the entire penalty, but that tight space right in front of the goal. McNeil with a cross. Oh, that was actually a good cross. Oh, it was a good cross, but couldn't do anything with it, unfortunately. Some people don't even rate Højbjerg. He's an amazing swap. I don't think they don't rate Højbjerg. I think it is just the midfield is very underwhelming. I think the midfield is just very underwhelming, and it's not even quality wise. It is just the creative ability wise. It's like if you say, what do you think about Bentancur? Oh wow, he's a good player. What do you think about Højbjerg? Oh, he's a good player. What do you think about playing them both together? Please don't do that. It's that kind of thing. Here we go. We got Jet Spence coming on with Lucas Moura. What do you think? Oh, that was, oh my God. Kane sent Mikolenko back to Ukraine. Oh, he sent it back to Ukraine again. Oh my God, Harry Kane's bypassing between two people. When do you think you ever going to see that? Oh wow. Especially he did it twice. Wow. And yes, Gakpo is a nice buy too. Yeah, GK. So Danish GK is a United supporter as well. In case you didn't know, I believe he's saying yes to your options you get. Oh wow, Perisic. Oh my God, Tarkovsky with a last minute tackle. Wow, Perisic was on. Perisic, my God, he actually out muscled Tarkovsky. But he should play number 9. Yeah, of course. Martinez is number 9 for. Oh, you're talking about Gakpo. Bro, the thing about Gakpo GK is, from what I've heard, is he plays all 3 positions. So, depending on the need, right? I guess, depending on who's fit and the need. I mean, if Ronaldo goes in Jan, or, we don't extend this 1 year, we're going to need a new number 9 no matter what. Whether they can So maybe there will be an option to buy a specific number 9 or Gakpo. Now, if Danish says, would you take Hakimi and Martinez instead of Gakpo? The answer is yes, simply because I think they are better. I know Gakpo is younger, but we need to build it right now. So I would take both of them. One of my fellow United fans said they are not United level. I will love them. I don't know, dude. Martinez is not United level. What is United level right now, dude? Top four? Why can't he play for a top four team in another league? I mean, he's won a Scudetto 2 years ago, dude. Most of our players have not won anything really. They definitely not won a lot of any league titles. I don't know, man. We right now our level's not what it used to be, dude. We have to rebuild back to that level. My personal opinion. There are different categories of players. Some are overrated, some are underrated, but DVG is definitely one who's getting hit from Danish. I don't even want to talk about that, dude. I was getting so much crap for defending De Gea in the Manchester derby. Dude, he couldn't save any of those goals, man. I was getting mad. I wasn't getting mad at you. I was getting mad at everyone like cursing out David De Gea. I was getting mad about that. Like, we couldn't do anything, dude. Doesn't matter. Mora, Skip, and Spence all coming in for Doherty. Let's see who else. Oh wow, Antonio Conte giving Doherty a big hug. Way to boost his confidence. Let's go. That's one thing I like about Antonio Conte. He really fire up his players if they're doing well. Doherty did play well today. Oh, Kane's coming off for Lucas Moura, obviously. Chad is improving, I guess. Conte talked about him in recent play. Otherwise, he didn't even mention Spence' name. Yeah, dude. I mean, he is coming from the championship, dude. Look at that. Another hug. Look at that, yeah. If you like a coach like that, man. Here we go. And Bentancur out for Oliver Skip. Ghana shot he saved. No one talks about that. Oh, oh, Son trying to skill his way out. Oh, he's trying to skill his way out. He's trying to send Iwobi back to Nigeria. Sunny boy outside the box, keeping the defenders at bay. Lost little control of himself that time. There we go. Perry Perisic. Trying to. Oh, wow. Ran over Tarkovsky, but Tarkovsky again with the clutch defending. Let's go. He's having Tarkovsky on toast today. Ahmed Mahi. Shall we go for Dembele and Rafinha tomorrow after Inter Milan performance? Ahmed, just for clarification, I don't know if you know this about me or not, but I'm a United fan with a little bit of a soft spot for Real Madrid, but I am mostly neutral if I'm being honest with you. I think Xavi should go for Dembele and Rafinha because honestly, Ahmed, you play your best players, and I thought they had very good performances against Inter. Thought Inter bottled their chances in the first half, but managed to get a draw in the second half. I shouldn't say managed; they played well, but you know what I mean. For sure, I think he should just play the strongest squad he can possibly play, given the fact that he has injuries and stuff. Every player that you think should go in there should go in there because, I mean, you don't, you can still be the first team that beats Madrid this season. Look at it this way. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ahmed, but you all have only conceded one goal in the league. How impressive would that be if you all don't concede any goals in the Clasico, even after having injuries? It'll be exactly like City and Liverpool. There we go. It finished 2-0. Another one of my FPL midfielders has flopped. I don't have any luck, guys. I don't have any luck whatsoever. But Tottenham did win. Bit of a tight game, even though they had so many shots on target. So many shots. Everton, no shots on target. No shots in the second half at all. Complete shutout second half performance by Tottenham. 2 goals in the second half, one penalty, one lovely curler by Højbjerg. Swap, tell us how happy you are, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations. Is Rooney better than Mariano? Dude, Mariano couldn't even carry his bags, dude. Trust me. That's how crap I think Mariano is. The number of goals City score and the number of goals United score is so different. United needs someone like City forwards. Yeah, dude, we need a pure number 9, man. I know Gakpo plays front all three. I would still take him, but we need a pure number 9, dude. The problem with that, GK, is there are just not that many clinical on that level finishers. You know who I would be interested in? I told Giant, like, even why don't you all buy like an off-kilt signing? Latasa went on loan, Mariano's crap, Benzema is old. I was like, why don't you go for an Ivan Toney or something? He's like, he kind of made like a face. He was like, no, dude, we're not interested. I'm like, but think about it. If you buy someone you don't expect, you can train him under Benzema and he can get better. Plus, he's physical for the La Liga. He would be good. He, Mitrovic, this was obviously before the season started, were my suggestions. I would take Ivan Toney, GK. I don't know if he'll be clinical, that clinical. He is pretty clinical, dude. He has 55 goals in 100 appearances for Brentford. That's impressive. Yeah, I know people don't rate. Tottenham have gone to third, by the way, guys, in the league. People don't rate the championship, but believe me when I tell you, it is easily one of the top 5 toughest leagues in the world. I really do believe that. I'm not saying styles or play or anything. I just said tough league to be in. I mean, when we have breaks from Europe, they are playing midweek games or they're playing cup games. Like they are playing the whole season. They start. I don't know how many midweeks they have off. They're playing a ton of games. Plus, they start in the lower legs of the cup as well. So they have to play all the games that Premier League teams get buys on. So it's a full season for championship team, and I don't know how they manage, but they manage every year. So yeah, play Ronaldo. The Golden Boot will be his. We are gonna play Ronaldo anyway, dude. I think. PL Golden Boot depends on Haaland's knee. If his knee supports him, no one will stand a chance. I agree, dude. I agree about that. It has to be only chances if Haaland doesn't finish the season. If he scores, I think if he scores 10 more goals, I don't think anyone will catch up with him. What was the highest last year? 27 goals? Or what's he on? 15? By the way, this is Spurs' best last season in Premier League. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations, Swap. Oh, the midfield was really boring. But then, clinical, dude. It shouldn't even say clinical. You all had 20 shots. It's pretty good. I don't know how many of them were on target, but you had 20 shots. So you played 10 games, you have 23 points. Best start of the season, Premier League, fantastic. 23 out of a possible 30. Can't complain, dude. Tied for second place. Man City is. You can't catch up to Man City because of goal difference. 1 point behind Arsenal. Fantastic. Leicester City still at 19. Nottingham Forest still in 20th. It's getting rough down there. Southampton have got caught in there now. Wolverhampton have gone up because they won today. Aston Villa are down there as well. Leeds are down there, but they have 2 games in hand. It's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good. 23. Yeah, 23 points. Yeah, so guys, it was a good match. I thought in the end. Any update on Varane? Will he start tomorrow? I answered this question earlier, Danish. He was walking and he was training on grass. I think last Friday. I didn't think we as you watched. I don't know if you watched my stream or not for the Everton game, Danish, or I don't know if you missed that part. But the team was leaked Saturday morning for the game, so we kind of knew who was playing, and the only possibility was Varane. Varane was not fit. Then I don't think they would play him for Nicosia anyway. So don't be surprised if he starts tomorrow. I expect him to start actually. So yeah, he probably will start tomorrow, which is a shame because I thought Lindelof is doing well, but you got to play Varane at the back, dude. Good match. It was more boring than watching Lens was. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is good match in the sense good match for the Tottenham fans, right? I mean, they still got 20 shots on Arnab. I know it wasn't the most exciting brand of football, but anytime you get 20 total shots, you're doing something right, right? They got 20 shots, Everton got 4, and all 4 of them were in the first half. I mean, it was definitely not a terrible game, right? If you just go by those stats. When will lineup sleep? It'll never stop, Danish. The good news is, if this ever happens before an FPL deadline, we'll know who's playing so we can bring in who we want. That's the only good news. Everyone was blaming Pogba for they were blaming Pogba, they were blaming Henderson, they were blaming Lingard. All three of them are not there still leaks. Bro, it was never then to begin with. It was they were just scapegoats. Let's be honest. If we are being really honest about it, they were just scapegoats. Simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. But I am supposed to believe EPL is a very open league. It is a very open league, dude. Chai, Arnab, if you thought this game was boring, you should have seen Tottenham play Brighton last week. You can ask Swap. They scored one of these freak header goals. It was like an awkward header goal. Was the difference maker. Brighton were battering, battering them in the second half. Couldn't score a goal. Like the excitement level was there, the finishing wasn't. It was like our game against Omonia. We had what 34 shots or something, and 14 on target, one goal. You know, it is a very open league, dude. Like Tottenham are third place. They scraped past Brighton. They are third place today. They got a penalty and a deflected goal. Although I thought that goal was a good one, that separated them. It's all right, dude. Some teams don't want to play attacking. Like Everton can't afford to keep attacking, right? Because they are going to end up in the bottom half of the league. They have to try and scrounge points from wherever they can. They tried to give it a go and they failed. When they were playing defensive in the first half, it looked more even. Soon as they started opening up after the penalty, it was, Tottenham were just having their way with them. Only battles going on between fourth and fifth team. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. I would believe this more if we saw what happened with if we saw what happened between next week's game of City and Arsenal. I would really believe you, because that game would have told us a lot. Because if Man City win tomorrow and Arsenal win tomorrow, the point difference is still one. But if they played next week, there would be a gap in points then. Then there would be, there would be something to think about. Kind of for Arsenal currently, and how far would they have qualified if they would have been in Yeah, that is also a point I was trying to make with people when they were talking about Tottenham. Chai Batis. I also have that same feeling like Tottenham when they were in Europe, they were struggling. When they were not in Europe, they did well. So, yeah, that is a good point because they can afford to play, less than their second string or a lot of their second string players in some of these games that they wouldn't able to do if they were in the Champions League. It's very true. You seem like Levante relegated from La Liga by only attack. Yeah, but Leeds also play like that, right? Chai Batis, but they never got relegated. Like under Bielsa, they used to play like that. They had some insane minus negative differential goal difference, but they still managed to stay up. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, everyone. Do like, share, and subscribe to the stream. Before we go, just type in your man of the matches. Before we leave, I'll just read out a few. While you're doing that, I'll just tell you I am doing the United Watchalong at 6:30. I will be live by 6:15ish to join me. I will also be doing Liverpool Man City, but it won't be a joint stream, guys. There will be two separate streams. So do put your notifications on so you get them. So you're part of the stream when it starts. Last season of De Gea's Red Devil, I hope not. Danish, I hope we see his contract through completely. And then if you don't want to re-sign him, don't re-sign him. You can't sell him after the performances he's had for us over the last 10 years. That's my opinion. I hope not. Someone was asking me about Ansh was asking me about Diogo Costa at the beginning of the stream. I'm happy if he's okay to play number 2 for a couple of years or play cup games and all and just be part of the squad and maybe learn things from David De Gea, improve his shot selection and whatever, just absorb his experience. I'd happily take Diogo Costa, or my shout is Bobby Sanchez from Brighton, Robert Sanchez. Either one would be good. And when I mean backup, I mean a temporary backup because I think they should eventually be our number ones. So do give me your man of the match, guys. I'm about to put the stream off, and I will answer this question in the meantime. Unable to enjoy new for the United Watchalong because my laptop broke. Currently, I have only one screen. No issues, Danish. No issues. If you want, but you can. If you want, join the stream on your mobile if you can. Comment, like, share the stream. Anything helps, Danish. If you know any United fans, do send them my way. We can have chats here. If you're on your mobile, just hit a like on the stream and share it. Anything will help. Yes, no problem, Danish. I'll see you when you're sorted out again. Predictions for the Classico. Chai Batis. My predictions for the Classico is hashtag I'm neutral. Thank you. That's the prediction, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. The goat game in football? No, yeah. The Rangers is not playing Celtic tomorrow. Uh, Come on. Come on. You know they're not playing tomorrow, yeah? Why are you saying such things? Who is the donkey? Nobody is a donkey. I'm just a neutral fan. Chai Batis. Danish Iqbal, good night. Glory, glory, Man United. Danish, thank you for joining in as always. I'll give you a prediction, guys. Whoever's watching El Clasico prediction, nobody's a donkey. Nobody's a donkey. Uh, El Clasico prediction, a 1-1. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a tight game. It's Barcelona's to lose. They have only conceded one goal in the league, I believe, so far. But sadly, they don't have the defense to hold on, so I don't know how it's going to happen. Sorry, it's Madrid's to lose, I should say. But I think it's going to be a draw. What was in dinner today? I had Maggie today, GK. I had a light dinner today. What not fair, Arnab? I'm telling you, it's 1-1. Like even Suraj said it was going to be 1-1. I think it's going to be a tight game. I really do. Does anyone want to put no way Nathan salty? I'm not salty, dude. I'm going to enjoy the game as a neutral. I really am. I have not seen a Classico in a while and I'm looking forward to it. May the best team win. Nobody, yeah, but I'm a neutral na chai about this. Like if it's a draw, all of y'all win, right? The Madrid fans win a point. The Barcelona fans win a point. Do we look at it as a hashtag neutral? No. Anyone in the chat, would you like to give your Classico predictions? GK has given a 2-2. He also thinks it's a draw. I don't think Arnab is going to say it's a draw, but anyone else would like to put in their predictions for the Classico? Neutral channel, exactly. See, you get it now, Arnab. Hashtag neutral. Anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll go grab a coffee. My throat's killing me. Thank you once again for joining me, guys. GK, Arnab, everyone. 6-1 Real Madrid. Arnab is saying, clip that, guys. Clip it. Screenshot that. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not neutral. Yeah, I know you're not a neutral. I'm just saying hold on to the score line. That's it. Thank you for joining, GK, Danish, Chai Batis, everyone who's joined. Thank you for joining. That was a nice call by Hoiberg. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful good night today and get ready for the Classico tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Get ready for Liverpool, Man City. It's going to be fun. And just to start off the Sunday well, get ready for Manchester United versus Newcastle. Start off. Please don't screenshot. No, Anupam Gosal, I haven't forgotten you, dude. I haven't forgotten you. I'm sorry. Sorry, sorry. I'm trying to do the chat and watch, dude. But I will see you tomorrow, I guess, Anupam. If you are free, I'll see you in the chat tomorrow. Good night, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow. Congratulations to Tottenham again on the victory. See you guys tomorrow.